Hello, it is I, Gary C, and today I'm going to be sharing my tips on how to survive the intense heat and humidity in Disney World, Florida. I've just got back and I was there early August. I've been in June as well, and it is a lot. The irony being though that across Europe and UK and the rest of the world, it seems, there are heat waves, so some of these tips may come in useful for surviving the summer heat in general. So, with a little twirl of my umbrella, let's get started. Gary C! Tip number 1, time management. Lady time, not lady time. Not lady time. Time, the mistress of time. It is very, very hot from 1 o'clock to about 5:30. Like, it is the fires of hell. Satan's demon breath leaning on you. It's like 1,000 hairdryers. So, if you're from the UK and Europe, you have the time difference, so get up, get out. I know it's not ideal because it's a holiday, but trust me, the parks will be a bit more easier to navigate and it won't be as hellish. From 5:30 to about 8:30 PM, it is sticky, but some of the tips coming up will help with that. But in the mornings, just do as many sort of outdoory things as you can, and then save. If you are going to go through the intense heat, then save the internal rides because they're all air-conned and, you know, I'll air-con. Tip number 2 is clothing. When I'm packing for Disney World, I like to think light and bright. This is 100% cotton, and because it's white, it reflects the heat. Why cotton? Because it lets your skin breathe. I do take dark t-shirts, but that's because I'm paranoid about sweat patches. But they are 100% cotton, so again, they let you breathe. It's just nicer to wear the white because it reflects the heat and stuff. Similarly, I got this cheap little cap for $4.99. It's got holes in the top to let the weave breathe. Let that weave breathe. And yeah, shields me from the sun, and it's cotton and it's white. What more do you want in this world? Tip number 3 is water. And though some of you may be thinking, yeah, obvious, it's very hard to remember to hydrate when you're surrounded by so much sensory funness and you're going from ride to ride and things like that. It's very hard to remember to hydrate, and some people don't remember. Anyway, go to the quick services and ask for an ice water. They'll give you some water with some ice in it. Pour it into your reusable bottle and stuff. Jobs are good. And there are fountains around the parks as well, but some people don't like the Floridian water. This past trip I've just got back from, I did try the water because usually I drink it all the time, and it was so warm from the heat and everything that I was like, absolutely not. So quick services are your best bet, and it's free. Tip number 4 is sunscreen. You must wear it. I know it can be a bit of a nightmare putting it on in the mornings and you feel like, oh, it's another layer of stuff, blah, blah, blah. I get it. I don't like putting it on, but I wear this Factor 50 spray and it keeps me safe. Now, if you're going to go in the water, don't forget to reapply it. Don't be like this idiot that got burned on the 2nd day of his trip and then was forever relying on his friend's aloe vera and after sun gel. There's so many brands of these. This is a spray. I really like the kids ones because they just seem to do a better job. I don't know why they do, but the kids sensitive ones are perfect for me. I like this Garnier Ombre Soleil, and I also really like the Banana Boat one. But I think you can only get that in America. Easy to apply, and it's got the stars and everything else you're supposed to look for. I don't know, but just put it on regardless of whether you like it or not, because it will make a huge difference to the rest of your trip. 3B cream. Can you see that? This is 3B cream. 3B cream. I will keep saying it because it is a miracle worker. Let me just read out what it's for, and then you can interpret what it's for. Breasts, buttocks and legs. Sounds like it's something off the KFC menu. No. This is to help prevent sweat rash and chafing. Oh, it says it on it. Sweat rash and chafing. I have thighs that rub together. These thighs tell no lies and they rub together to make a fire in my groin. There's no other way of saying it. I put this on, it's not sloppy and rank, and then I don't get the rashes on my thighs. I'm going to leave that there. Tip number 6, sunglasses. You don't need to get expensive ones. Just make sure they've got some sort of UV, UVBs, UVBAs, and all the rest of it, protection, because they'll make such a difference. I wore mine in the pool at Pop Century, and it made it so much more enjoyable because the sun was so fierce, it was bouncing off the water and blinding me. Similarly in the parks, the concrete, I don't know why I'm still holding these, like, oh, look at them, here they are. What was I saying? Oh yeah, in the parks, the sun like reflects off the buildings and off the concrete, and though you can feel the heat, you don't want to see the heat because it's so blinding. So get some. Tip number 7 is the game changer. That is the USB handheld fan. This is an EasyAcc. I don't know if you can see that. It says EasyAcc. I've had this for a very long time. It's incredible, amazing. I worship. It just makes such a difference, especially in those sticky afternoons. I have nicknamed it the 1-2 Beyonce because 1, 2, Beyonce. Live your pop star fantasy. Also, there's another thing you can do. So, Adam and I have these Evian facial sprays. And I know that you can get fans in the parks, like these blue fans that a lot of kids have, that have water in them and then they spray. But this is hardcore. This is like next level. So you spray the watery waters and you 1-2 Beyonce. Ooh. Oh, it's Arctic. Whew. This is what I'm talking about. This is surviving Disney World in style. Tip number 8 is a UV umbrella. This is a new addition to my heat weapons, my tricks of the trade, and I will never go without it again. It's got a light reflective surface and a dark underneath, so it provides great protection from the sun. Also, it's an umbrella. It's great for the summer rains. What I will say about this though, you do need to be mindful of other people because Disney World is busy and you don't want to be smacking people with it and getting in the way. So just be mindful of other people, especially the outdoor shows. I saw Mickey's Friendship Fair with my friend Adam and we stood to the back because we didn't want to be in the way. So just be courteous of other people with it. But I imagine as time goes on, more and more people are going to get these because they're just so good, and I definitely wouldn't go away without it now. And that's my top tips for surviving the Disney heat. I hope they've helped. I hope they've inspired maybe your own little tips. If you've got your own tips, then put them in the description below and maybe we can share some stuff. I know a lot of people talk about the cooling towels. I don't really know how they work. But yeah, leave some tips in the bottom and maybe it can help some people. Look, don't try to overthink and worry about the heat like I did. It is what it is. Disney World is going nowhere. Just enjoy your time. Get done what you can get done. It is what it is. With that said, for British people, this is the perfect time for you to make friends and complain about the heat. Doesn't matter if they're from South America, Europe, Aussie, American, everyone will be saying, oh, it's hot, oh, it's really hot. Or they'll have that exasperated look. Strike up conversation. Get that British complainer in you. Let it out. Let it free. Like, oh, it's hot, isn't it? Oh, it's unbearable. Yeah, it's unbearable. Oh, it's too much. Where are you from? Make friends. Complain about the heat. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care about yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Seems like I need to take care of myself. Where's the 1-2 Beyonce? And relax. I'll see you soon. Mwah.